and I see what's being done to my kind every day.
Mr. Black Man in America.
I'm being hard to this parade.
Mr. Black Man in America, I need to talk to you. I need to send you a message. This is coming directly from your God. I don't care who that God is, but I'm telling you, this is coming from your God through my message, through my body, through my voice right now. And what I need to tell you is congratulations. All your life, especially as an African American, you have been looking for somebody to just notice you for once, for somebody to just ask you if you're okay, for somebody to ask you if you're having a decent day and actually mean it, and not because they need something from us. Well, guess what? This is the wake up, ladies and gentlemen. It was only about 2 days ago that I saw the news. Disconnected. And while not being disconnected, this is part of what is allowing me as a black man from America, from Connecticut, to flourish in the Northeast. These are the original 13 colonies. It's deep, it's thick. It's thick. It's exactly the image that you imagine. It's exactly the horror that you think you heard of. And some. This is what I need you to understand. I need you to understand that because you were seeking so much validation from the same people who made you feel that it was necessary to feel inferior to them, these are the same people now that are offering a hand. Whether it's their ancestors or the descendants down the line that really have nothing to do with this except for maybe they were conditioned, maybe they were taught racism. And I can tell you for a fact that I know that it's taught from a mentee of mine. And I'm telling you this because a mentee of mine, you have to try to build another brother up to even have a mentee. To even be able to see that, oh wow, he's in school in Spain and he's teaching, and they're teaching him about blackface, and they're wondering like, why are we teaching second graders this nonsense? We're teaching them racism. But meanwhile, black people don't know nothing about blackface, red lips, white eyes. They've been making fun of us our whole lives, and now you have an opportunity. And I say they, and I want to refrain from that. I want to retract that. I want to rescind that. I want to be mindful of my words and not allow the emotions to take forth. We. This is what I wanted to actually get on here for. We have been allowing ourselves to feel inferior our whole lives. And I'm telling you, I need you to let the king out. I need you to let the king, I need you to go ahead and tap into what you have, what you own. I need you to go and tap into the number one. This right here, this heart you have of yours, this heart. You feel that? You feel that? Look at that right now. I got neighbors on the top shelf behind me on the second floor. I think I might even know exactly who it is, but no time. You gotta stay focused. I hear somebody mimicking me, clapping me behind. I heard them earlier mimicking me, clapping me behind my hands. And this is what it is in real life. And I'm here in Medellin, Colombia, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not in America. This is my take on what I'm able to give to you, Mr. Black Man in America. And I want to show you that you can do so much more. And I need to show you that I'm just as at fault as anyone that has also remained silent that I know we're looking at, which is white people, Caucasians, white folks. Don't take this as a moment to degrade yourself and follow the narrative that has already been given to you before you were born. Take this as an opportunity to show that, look, the good things that you are doing, like myself, like I'm telling on myself right now, you need to go ahead and put them things on display. And I'm personally at fault because I tell you right now, as someone that has been fortunate enough and his mom worked her butt off hard enough to get me in a situation where I had a choice to make, I can go left, I can go right. Thank God, even after I went left and left and left, I decided to finally go right. Even when I started off on the right, that was my detour I took. And this is where we need to own and respect the narrative. I took some of these wrong turns. I also followed into the narratives that were created and given to me before I was born. I also accept the inferior role to someone or to a people, or aka to myself, because this is us. I allowed myself to be inferior for myself. Extreme ownership, Mr. Black Man in America. because you're so strong, because you can do so much, because you understand a level of struggle and strife that no other culture understands. I attest to this. All over the world, 14 different countries all over the world, I attest to this. There's racism in every single culture, and yes, I've seen so many versions of it, and yes, you are dealing with the most violent. You're dealing with the most cruel. I will own up and speak to that. But because of that, that means that you have literally on this planet, on this God-loving earth, in this God-loving universe, the most resilient, the most courageous, the strongest heart I've ever seen. Everything about you is win. All you know how to do is win. There's a reason you were public enemy number one, because like LeBron James, Michael Jordan before him in The Last Dance, everybody great. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, will be target number one. Congratulations. You survived. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again. You survived. No time to be thinking about what's going on in this environment around me. This is how I feel right now, and this is what I need to tell you. This is the message from my God to yours. Telling you congratulations, you made it, but this is not enough. Just because you're getting a free pass right now to come on videotape, cry, yell, be angry, motivate somebody, that does not mean that you have done anything. By all means, I'm telling you to take this moment, celebrate. Celebrate, brother man, cry. I've done it about 7, 8, 9 times so far in 2 days. Celebrate. Write your feelings. Talk to some people. Accept the help. Bro, like, my mental health, your mental health, everyone around us, if we give too much credit to it, of course we're all jacked up. You got Corona going on and you just got your first day, your first 8 days of liberation that you've ever experienced in your entire life, your parents included. 2020. What are you gonna do with this opportunity? Because even if you had an opportunity to go ahead and focus on some reform, you can't walk in there with your pants sagging. Believe it if you want or not, but you got the gold teeth and you're being judged. And I'm not telling you to give the energy to this, but what I'm saying is, instead of following the narrative that was created for you of how you're supposed to be as a black person, whether you're supposed to wear this earring or not, these African garbs, a North Face that I'm wearing on top, a little mix of whatever, just because I sat here and I'm living in Colombia or lived in any other, none of that stuff holds any weight, bro. Especially when you're doing it off the guidelines of somebody that does not want you to win. Stop following the narrative. Take this time when we are all on lockdown, if you will, and learn yourself. I hope you did. Cry some more. I hope you do. That stuff's healthy. That stuff's healthy. Sometimes you just need a good cry. Sometimes you just need a good hug. You know what I mean? And when people reaching out, you know, be patient with yourself. You're able to respond right then and there, you can respond. Guess what? The thing that hit me the most is, wow, I'm living a nightmare that I felt like I've already survived. I'm living a nightmare that I thought I already survived. I'm reliving it. I tell you, Mr. Black Man in America, if you feel anything like me, it's like you're cutting wounds wide open as if you ever got out. Or if you never got out, who knows? Maybe it's the first relief. I don't know. But I worked my butt off to not be somebody that has to play victim, play possum, and conform to somebody that wants me to work and use my strengths, my body, my mind. For you, you don't even like me. And then you pretend to like me. Nah. I'm not telling you to bend over. I'm not telling you, nah. But what I'm saying is right now is like, be better than what you think you are. Like, that's it. Ooh. Be better than what you think you are, Mr. Black Man in America. Because you have survived so much, stand. And if you need to take a seat right now, sit down. Let the people that have never helped you before to help you, let their voices rise. Watch a little bit of it, take some for yourself. Watch a little bit, take solitude and quietude for yourself. Don't respond to each and everything that's coming out right now. Get off the news, get off the media. Just feel good for the moment that you got somebody else working for you, and take the load off your back. For the first time, you're not being whipped, physically or metaphorically. And as a part of that, I just want to say I love you, Mr. Black Man in America. Mr. Black Man in America. This is a win. This is you damn straight. This is a win. This is a win, but this win's gonna pass. But go ahead, like Michael Jordan did in The Last Dance, enjoy that cigar. Enjoy that cigar, baby. If you don't need to work today, don't work. Take the day off. I'm giving you the day off. Take the day off. God's giving you the day off. The world's giving you the day off. Take the day. Take 2. You need a week? You deserve it, Mr. Black Man in America. You deserve it. Go turn on some Ace Hood, because you know he on that conscious Mr. Black Man in America. If you need to listen to some 50 Cent, you need to listen to some Jay-Z, you need some Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, whatever it is today, go do that. You need to switch it up and get some Lionel Richie, some Super Freak. You deserve it. But be mindful of the music that you listen to, because that's also how they program you in the modern day. That's how we learn to follow these narratives unconsciously, subconsciously. So be careful with it, but enjoy it today. And sometimes when you need to draw your strength, remember you have a certain resilience that no other on the planet does. It's one of the things that makes you so incredible. You can draw from challenges that not a single human other than you has had to deal with. And I could be exaggerating that, but right now it's our day. Black lives do matter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm full throttle. Hell yeah, I'm full throttle. But with that being said, be wise. Be wise. Don't worry too much of who's going to crucify you, but speak up. You graduated college, you doing something great with your major, you got a nice family, a nice home, you got something that makes you feel successful, you got a certain love in your life that you want to share, you got some poetry, music, or something you compose just on the side, share it. This is the time. I give you permission, but you got to give yourself permission, Mr. Black Man in America. Racial inequality, social injustice, beatings, whippings, slavery, I get it. But I'm a living testament that you can do it. As I said, I live here in Medellin, Colombia, Thailand prior, Germany for a split second. Come on. Come on, you are so powerful. You have so much greatness. And they're giving you an opportunity. Remember that language is something important to address. That language separates us. Black people, white people, brown people. Separation. Stop that. And I'm also in my own recovery process of this. But I'm man enough. I'm a black man enough to own that. To have that compassion for myself for once. Have that compassion for yourself for once. Subscribe to the channel. I thank you all. Mr. Black Man in America. Support another black man today. This is my business. This is what I do. And I could really greatly appreciate and benefit from this in many ways. This is what I love. So, let's do